Good morning, everyone. 12th Commerce English Medium Economics, chapter number 9. The concept is India shares in global trade. India's shares in the global trade or a world trade has remained low considering the size and growth of world trade. वर्ल्ड ट्रेड के अंदर जैसे बाकी की कंट्रीज़ की ग्रोथ है, डेवलपमेंट है, उसमें इंडिया का जो कंसिडरेशंस है, जो साइज़ है, वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा कम देखने को मिलता है. बिकॉज however, as a developing nation, India plays an important role in determining directions of world trade. प्रॉब्लम्स ये कि हमारे पास बेटर क्वालिटी की टेक्नोलॉजी ना होने के कारण हम वहाँ उस लेवल तक पहुँच पाते नहीं. India's own export have grown significantly and exports are rising significantly as a percentage of GDP. Though India's exports are also rising significantly, the growth rate of import has been higher than the growth rate of exports. Import also constitute a greater percentage of GDP that export is. India is able to import more because the rising pace of growth and development have increased, and the demand for import and the ability to import. India is able to export more because it is now able to produce better and desirable quality of goods at a competitive price and is able to generate more exportable surplus. Now we can say is that in current time we have a modern technology in certain fields and certain criteria for the productions of the product, so that's why we can export certain types of goods and services in the international market and earn the foreign exchange. But in some fields we have a no better qualities, improvements and no technology, that's why these fields productions are not improved and that are not placed in the international trade. इसीलिए कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कुछ फील्ड्स ऐसी होती है जहाँ पर हमारे पास टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है प्रॉपरली, या प्रॉपरली रेशियो के अंदर प्रोडक्शंस के लिए फैक्टर्स अवेलेबल नहीं होते हैं, वहाँ की ग्रोथ नहीं होती है, तो इंडिया का एक्सपोर्ट से ज़्यादा इम्पोर्ट है. रीज़न इंडिया के पास बेटर क्वालिटी की टेक्नोलॉजी वगैरह अवेलेबल नहीं है. Shares of India's total trade in the world trade in 2014 and 15 was about 2.07%. We have to participate in the world trade only on 2.07%, and it's a too less, because we can say is that 98% in our domestic area and 2% only on in the international market. Now we can see shares of India's export in the world export financial years. First 2005, now the shares of global merchandise export is 0.9 and the rank is 29. In 2010, the rate of export is 1.5% and the rank is 19th. In 2012, it was 1.6%, rank is 19th. In 2013, 1.7%, rank is 19th. इन 2014 1.7% रैंक इज़ 19. यानी कि आज की तारीख में भी हमारा जो इंडिया है उससे आगे 18 कंट्रीज़ ऐसी हैं जिनका एक्सपोर्ट काफ़ी ज़्यादा वर्ल्ड्स के अंदर होता है, बट वी आर एट अ प्लेस ऑफ 19th प्लेस. नेक्स्ट आता है साइज, कंपोजिशंस, लाइक अ नेचर्स, डायरेक्शंस ऑफ इंडियाज़ फॉरेन ट्रेड. In order to understand the trends of trade, the development of trade, the effort of a country to promote her trade in international market, and to know the relations of a country with other countries, as well as in order to check the quality of domestic productions according to international standard and competitiveness of domestic product in international market, it becomes important to know the size, compositions and directions of the country's foreign trade. Now these are the important instructions and important point for the international trade. Whenever we can change and we can improve these types of factors, then we can take place more and more in the international trade. Now first is size of India's foreign trade. In simple terms, size of foreign trade means the total value and volume of merchandise imports and export of a country every successive years. If the payment made towards import and revenues generated from the export rises, the percentage shares of total trade value rises in the national income. Now here we can say is that whenever our export is high and import is less, मतलब हमारा सेलिंग हाई है और परचेजिंग कैसा है, लेस है। अगर परचेजिंग लेस होगा तो हमें कम पे करना पड़ेगा, और सेलिंग अगर हाई होगा तो हमें कैसा पे करना पड़ेगा, सेलिंग अगर हाई होगा तो हमें रेवेन्यू इनकम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रिसीव होगी। सो वेन एवर एक्सपोर्ट इज हाई एंड इम्पोर्ट इज लेस, देन वी कैन से इज दैट द नेशनल इनकम्स is rises, shares of countries trade in the world trade rises, then it is concluded that the size of the country's foreign trade has increased। तो यहाँ पर हम ये कह सकते हैं कि जो इंडिया की फॉरेन ट्रेड के अंदर प्रोडक्शंस की एक साइज़ थी वो धीरे धीरे बढ़ रही है। क्यों? क्योंकि अगर आपका सप्लाई बढ़ेगा तो ही आपकी इनकम बढ़ सकती है, अगर सप्लाई नहीं बढ़ेगा तो इनकम में कोई भी चेंजेस आएंगे नहीं। नाउ इन नेक्स्ट, between the period from 1951 and 2016, the size of India's import and export, their percentage shares in national income as well as their shares in world trade have increased. However, the size and growth rate of import has been higher than that of export in most years। जैसे जैसे हमारे इंडिया के अंदर सारा का सारा क्राइटेरिया चेंज होता गया, वैसे वैसे हमारे इंडिया के अंदर इसके साइज़ में भी चेंजेस होता गया, धीरे धीरे ये बढ़ता गया। Now in note, if the value of import or export rises in successive years because of a price rise, such a rise in value doesn't signify an increase in the size of trade. Size of trade is said to increase when value increase owing to increase in volume of import and export over the previous years. Hence, the value of country's import and export is measured as constant price और इन US डॉलर। इन शॉर्ट में अगर कहा जाए कि एक दिन या 2 दिन में जो चेंजेस आता है उसको यहाँ पे मेजरमेंट में इंक्लूड किया जाएगा नहीं, बट द चेंजेस कम्स इन द होल ईयर दैट आर कंक्लूडेड और इंक्लूडेड in the measurement, and these are measured in the constant price or as per the US dollar. When value of import and export is measured in US dollar, the change in price of import goods and export goods is successive years are adjusted in the exchange rate mechanisms, and thus we can obtain size of trade in real terms. Now we can see how changes are comes in last previous years and what are these.